Welcome to the Explainer. Today we're getting into something we all do every single day, but probably don't think much about. The surprising science of waking up. You know that feeling, right? Your eyes just pop open. You glance at the clock, and it's 6:59 a.m. Your alarm's set for 7. It feels like magic or maybe some kind of weird superpower. But what if I told you it's neither? That's right, it's not a coincidence at all. Deep inside your cells, you have a biological mechanism that actually anticipates the dawn. It's this incredibly precise, genetically coded system that prepares you for the day. And to really get it, we need to look at our body's secret alarm. To figure out how you wake up on your own, we've got to start small, like molecular level small. We're going right inside the cell to find the tiny little switch that gets this whole show on the road each morning. So try to think of your body not as one single thing, but as this massive collection of individual clocks, and they're all synchronized. This is your circadian rhythm. From your brain all the way to your liver, trillions of your cells are following this 24-hour schedule, and it's all run by this beautiful biochemical loop. So how does this clock in your cells actually tick? It's all about a daily protein cycle. Here's how it works. Early in the morning, two genes, and you gotta love this, nicknamed clock and BMAL1. They act as the drivers. They start making a protein called PER. All day long, that PER protein builds up. Then, by evening, the levels get so high that PER itself literally hits the brakes on those driver genes, and it shuts down its own production. Overnight, the PER levels fall. But now the system is stalled. It needs a kickstart to begin again. Something has to release that brake. And this, right here, is where our star player comes in. Researchers at the Salk Institute found this gene called KDM5A. It makes a protein that is, for all intents and purposes, the morning on switch. Its whole job is to find that brake we were just talking about and release it. That lets the driver genes rev back up and start the whole cycle all over again, right on schedule. I mean, how great is that quote? It perfectly illustrates what this gene does. It's not some gentle nudge, it's a molecular bugle call telling every single part of your body, hey, time to get to work. But you know, that genetic spark, that's just the beginning. Once the alarm sounds, the whole engine has to warm up. Okay, so once that genetic alarm goes off, your body's central command has to get the message out to every system. This is where hormones come into play, delivering this really strategic, powerful boost to get you ready for the day. So let me introduce you to the cortisol awakening response, or CAR for short. This is a totally natural surge of the hormone cortisol that your body just unleashes right after you wake up. Now, this isn't the bad chronic stress cortisol you might be thinking of. Nope. This is a strategic boost. It's designed to get your mind and body ready for whatever demands the day is about to throw at you. It's basically your body anticipating the race and warming up the engine. And we are not talking about a small trickle here. This is a massive increase in cortisol levels. We're talking between 38 and 75%, and it peaks about 30 minutes after your eyes open. It's a powerful preparatory jolt. So if our biology is this good at waking us up, why are mornings so dang hard for so many of us? And here's where we get to the heart of the matter. Our ancient, finely tuned biological clocks are often in a direct fight with the demands of our modern schedules. And this mismatch, it creates some serious problems. You can see the fundamental conflict right here. On one side, you have your body clock, your circadian rhythm. It's set by these ancient cues like light and your own genetics, and it craves one thing above everything else: consistency. But then on the other side, you've got the social clock, work, school, your social life, and that demands flexibility. It often forces you to live on a completely different schedule on the weekends than you do during the week. This conflict actually has a name. It's called social jet lag. And you know it. It's that groggy, out-of-it feeling you get on a Monday morning. By shifting your sleep schedule so dramatically on the weekend, you're basically putting your body through a mini time zone change every single week. It's like you fly to Paris on Friday night and fly right back on Sunday. And, well, your body is just not happy about it. This just captures the experience so perfectly, doesn't it? So many of us see that weekend sleep-in as our reward, right? A way to catch up. But what we're learning is that we might actually be making things much harder for our internal clocks, creating that vicious cycle of Monday morning fatigue. But social jet lag isn't the only modern problem we face. The very tool we use to force ourselves awake, the alarm clock, could be starting our day with a physiological shock. So, does the actual sound of your alarm make a difference? Oh yeah, science says absolutely. I mean, just look at the physical difference in the sound waves. On the left, you see the energy from natural sounds, like birdsong, and it's all spread out, nice and smooth. But on the right, those harsh alarms, like a beep, 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 you see these sharp, jarring spikes of energy all packed into high frequencies. And that jarring quality, it has a direct physical impact on your body. And the impact on the body is immediate, and you can measure it. When people in the study were woken up by those natural sounds, their heart rate only went up by a calm 6 beats per minute on average. But, and this is a big but, when woken by those harsh sounds, it shot up by an average of 20 beats per minute. That's more than a 3-fold increase in the physical stress response. So the conclusion here is crystal clear. That jarring, beeping alarm isn't just annoying. It's triggering your fight or flight response from the very first second you're awake. You are starting your day in a state of alarm, quite literally. So what can we actually do about all this? Okay, the good news is we can absolutely take back control of our mornings. It's not about fighting your biology, it's about understanding it and working with it. Think of this next part as the user's manual for your own internal clock. And it really boils down to 3 simple science-backed steps. First, and this is the big one, be consistent. Pick a wake-up time and stick to it 7 days a week. This is the single most powerful thing you can do to get rid of social jet lag. Second, get morning light. As soon as you can after waking up, get at least 30 minutes of natural daylight. That is the strongest signal you can send to reset your clock for the day. And third, change your tone. Ditch that harsh beeping alarm for something more melodic, more natural, and you'll avoid that morning stress spike. What all this science really shows us is that your body has this incredibly sophisticated system for managing your sleep-wake cycle. The real secret to a better morning isn't about finding the latest hack. It's just about learning to work with your biology, not against it. So, as we wrap up, I'll just leave you with this question. The very first sound you hear each day sends a powerful message to your entire nervous system. Is it a gentle bugle call, like the one your genes intended, or is it a blaring siren? Because your choice could really define the rest of your day.